And live from Drury University in Springfield, Missouri, it's the Nixa Eagles taking on the Greenwood, Arkansas Bulldogs. Burns over here was talking about Grain Valley. Really got me a little confused. I'm Brady Return alongside Brady Richard and Jordan Burns. Guys, how you doing today?
Doing good. Blame it on me before we even get started, huh? I see how it is.
The Eagles find themselves in the second straight white division appearance in the championship, and it was a rematch, actually. And it's Greenwood and Nixa. Last year, Greenwood, absolutely killed the Lady Eagles. It really wasn't that competitive for what I saw last year. It was a very, very brutal game for any Lady Eagles fans. And now they come out here, new head coach, kind of new coaching staff and clean house. Coach V really the only one left here and look to, upset for, say, the Bulldogs.
Should be. Like you said, it last year didn't turn out in the Lady Eagles' favor, that's for sure. But the Lady Eagles coming back this year looking for some revenge and a chance to take the, I don't remember if it was pink or white that they had last year. I want to say the pink last year. Now we're in the white division this time. But we're going to see if we can take some hardware back away from Greenwood, Arkansas, and put it back in our own trophy case.
The Lady Eagles also having a bunch of players taking huge steps, like Taylor Wood, sophomore this year, came up and it's averaging around 17 points per game, is really scoring well this season, playing well, and being a big contributor for the Eagles this year.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's been Lily Mae and Taylor Wood who's been, lights out from, deep. We saw them back in Liberty North. I believe, what, was it 7 threes in one quarter?
Something like that, yeah.
Combined,
like
it was
that,
about 7 threes in one quarter. Both of them, I don't think they missed. Anytime they shot the ball, you knew it was going in. And I've been seeing all over the internet and everything, them two have been heating up for the Eagles. And they've been scoring some high digits. It's 82 against Lebanon, 71 against Stratford in the first 2 games of the tournament. And, that's a lot of points. You don't see that happen very often at any level of high school basketball. And the Lady Eagles do it to kick off the tournament.
Yeah.
It was Marshfield last night in the white semifinals, if I can find the score of that real quick. I believe the Eagles won. It was like 56-42, somewhere around there. I don't remember for sure. I should have this written down.
Yeah, you should. It was 56-71 against Stratford. The game before, was that last?
That was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago. That was the quarterfinal.
71 points. The boys against Fairgrove only scored around 50.
It was 56-45.
56-45, there you go.
They beat Marshfield, and Marshfield was one of the top teams in the areas. I was kind of shocked when I saw the score because Marshfield, yes, they are a smaller school, but they are a really, really good basketball team. For the Lady Eagles to beat them by 11 is still a big win, and now Coach Talbert comes in and looks for her first pink and white championship as a Nixa Eagle. I don't know if Fairgrove won any, but it'd be her first tournament win, I guess. She didn't win the Liberty North, and that was, I guess that's been it.
First tournament win for the Lady Eagles for sure. I guess the Nixa Lady Eagles.
The Nixa
Fairgrove was Eagles too,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have a minute 32 till tip-off. We're going to take a short break brought to you by Central Gas and Propane.
Supply, along with Playing Sports, Mediacom, and tonight's game sponsor, the Stratford Sports Center. This is it, the final game of the 2023 Lady Classic. It is the White Division title game between the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs and the Nixa Lady Eagles. 6'2", junior number 4, Layla Grant. At guard by the senior number 12, Sadie Conway. At guard by 10, sophomore number 20, Taylor Wood. And at forward, the 5'9", junior number 23, Brooke Teeter. The head coach of the Eagles, Jane Talbert. Your officials, Jeff Gravilius, Russell Ellis, and Corey Roy.
And we are back live, moments away from opening tip-off. The Nixa Eagles wearing their home whites, and Greenwood, Arkansas wearing, or I guess it's the other way around, isn't it? We're wearing the away whites, and Greenwood, Arkansas is wearing, no, it's home?
Home is white.
Home whites, yes, and Greenwood, Arkansas wearing the away blues. It'll be Trusty and Grant to meet at the Panther for the tip-off. The tip is away and missed by both of them, but grabbed by Izzy Smith. Izzy Smith's going to cross the timeline. Driving to the hoop, kicks it out. Three-point shot is away. Woosley, no good. Fighting for the board. Sexton, also no good. Out of bounds, stay with the Bulldogs.
It's a lot of offensive rebounds for Greenwood. Nixa need to grab some.
Here's Trusty. The jump shot will fall as the Bulldogs strike first, and now Conway is going to move it up court. Splitting a few defenders, kicks it out, taken away. Trusty now in transition, the 6-foot senior guard. She's going to get off. Woolsey back to Trusty. Trusty guarded by Teeter. Hands it off top of the key here, Smith. Smith over Sexton, back to Smith. Pump fake, driving through the lane, hands it off, but it'll be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Anna Trusty. Nixa basketball. Lily May, the senior guard, leading the Eagles offense. Here's Taylor Wood. Wood now Conway looking inside. Grant one more time. Three-point shot from May. Bingo!
Like we were saying pregame, Lily May has been bullseye from three this season, and there she hits another one for the Eagles to get the first points of the game.
Carly Sexton around the perimeter, hopping through the lane. She's going to pull it back out. Bounce pass over Izzy Smith. Coach Reeves will set up the Lady Bulldogs offense. Top of the key. The three-point shot is away from Sexton. Right of the hoop, falling to the ground for the board. Teeter, now Conway in transition. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Conway going off the glass, can't finish. Rebound Woosley, now in the hands of Anna Trusty. Trusty hands it off, Woosley. Woosley, far corner, back over Smith. Top of the key, now pump fake and go. Woosley, ball poked free, stays with the Lady Bulldogs.
Good defense from Lily May, poking it free.
The pass in the corner. Here is Piercy, posted up on Wood, hopping through the lane, off the side of the rim, can't finish. Trusty lays it off the glass, and it is good. The second chance opportunities are killing the Lady Eagles right now.
Nixa need to grab one, steal the momentum back, get a transition bucket on their end.
Here's Conway, stays near wing. Now driving baseline. Wood picks up her dribble, and she will travel. Trusty being the trigger man, gets it in. The Eagles coming out in a press. Now they're going to back off. Pushing it up court will be Smith. Pulls it back out beyond the arc. Hands it off. Trusty. Trusty driving through the lane. Finger roll off the glass, and it will roll in for two.
Great finish there from Trusty. Left hand, get her soft touch off the glass, banks it right in.
Smith playing a little aggressive there and pokes it out of the hands of May off of the table. 6-3 Greenwood leads. 5:06 on the clock. Pass into Teeter, and it finds the hands of Conway. Here's Wood. Wood stands far corner. Falling to the ground will be Teeter, and it's going to be taken away by the Bulldogs. Here's Woosley. 4:50 left. Hands it off. Smith. Conway over pursuing. Smith having an open lane. Laying out the glass. Traveling violation will be called first.
Tried to maybe pump fake there, then step through. Just changed pivot foots, and it didn't work out for her.
And a trustee. Now here's Taylor Wood. Fighting for it will be Teeter. Throws it up Grant one more time, in and out. Basketball, three-point shot from Conway, no good. Be Woosley with the rebound. She's going to get it to the senior guard, Trustee. Now Piercy hopping through the lane, rolls off the front iron, and will fall for two. Timeout. Lady Eagles, 8-3 is your score. Greenwood coming out hot. 4:11 left here in the first, and we're going to take a short break. Brought to you by Night Heating and Cooling. May to bring it up court for the Lady Eagles. Here's Wood standing in the left front court. Bounce pass in, Teeter in the corner. May, her three-point shot will go.
Another one for May, starting off hot tonight, 2 for 2. They want to keep feeding her, keep getting these buckets from three.
And they are absolutely collapsing on the inside, leaving those corners wide open for the Eagles.
The size of Layla Grant really drawing in attention. They're trying to get it to her, leaving Lily May wide open in the corner for three.
Trustee, short corner shot, no good. Now May in transition. Finds Grant, jump ball, can't control it, and they're going to say it was off of the Bulldogs, and it was clearly off the hands of Layla Grant. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, same here.
They're going to change the call, and it will be Bulldogs basketball.
That went just over Grant's head.
Glenn Kubik's going to check in for Sadie Conway. Give her a quick breather. Here's Trustee. Hands it off Smith. Smith working around, falling to the ground. Bounce pass over, somehow finds the hands of Anna Trustee. Driving now to her right, off the glass. What a finish! Now, Wood's going to be in transition off the glass, and it will roll in.
A couple back-to-back buckets here for Greenwood and Nixa.
Not always the pass you want to see from a coach, north and south like that, but it snuck through, and it was a great finish by Wood.
Yeah.
Here's Smith, hands it off Sexton. Sexton now Trustee. In the corner, three-point shot is fired away. Woosley, count it.
Doing what Nixa's doing a bit, the Greenwood offense. Made everyone collapse to the middle, kick it out for the corner three. It was wide open.
Here's Teeter. Hands it back off May. May throws it up to Kubik, and it was thrown a little too deep. Maybe a little miscommunication there between the two. It'll be Bulldogs basketball.
Yeah, Kubik wanting it on her outside hand away from the defender. Kind of just threw it right over him.
Smith back to Trustee. Deep three-pointer from Trustee. No good off the front iron.
And if you're Nixa, you're going to let them take that majority of the night.
Wood hands it off May. Now driving in May. Stands at the 15-foot line. Back out Wood. Pass poked away there by Smith, but regained possession will be May. May back to Wood. Here's Teeter. Jump shot is good. Brings the Eagles back within three. Now Woosley back to Trustee. Passes over in front of the Eagles bench. Back to Woosley driving in. In the corner, pump fake can go. Smith driving baseline. She'll step out of bounds. It will be Nixa basketball.
Good defense from Nixa. Forced her baseline, and they cut her off. They're on the Nixa baseline, and she stepped out. Nowhere to go.
Lily May gets it off Wood. Wood in the front court. Bounce pass over Teeter. Teeter to May in the corner inside. Kubik lays it off the glass, and it will fall.
Good offense from Nixa.
In the corner now, driving baseline. Sexton pulls it back out. Smith left open for three. No good. Now May. Wood pump fake. Back to May. 54 seconds left. Teeter driving in. Foul's going to be called.
And again, if you're Nixa, you're gonna let them shoot that three outside the men's three-point line. That's something that's very different and unique about these college courts, especially this one, because that white line that the three-point line is for the girls or for high school in general is pretty hard to see, especially with the shading of this court.
Jump ball in to Teeter. Here's Wood left open in the corner. Her shot is good.
And that's what you want to see, them inside that red men's line shooting a regular three, what they're used to doing every night of the week.
And Nixa lighting up the three-point line tonight.
They have their first lead of the night. Jump shot fired away, no good off the iron. Fighting for it will be Grant. Foul will be called.
It was a good rebound by Grant. 3 Greenwood players in there, and she just grabs it from him and draws the foul.
And kept her composure. That was great. Great by her. See 3 defenders on you, you can get a little nervous there and whack someone or get the ball stolen from you, so that was great by her.
13 seconds. Here's Teeter. Near wing. Works it over. May at the buzzer. No good. Going into the second, the Eagles lead 15-13 after it's been a very hot shooting streak for Taylor Wood and Lily May. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. (15-13) is the score here to start the second quarter. It will be Nixa basketball. Lily May passes it over. Here's Wood. Now Teeter. Inside Kubik, back out. May, not the best pass at her ankles. A cross-court pass to Wood. Back over Teeter. Here's May. Back to Wood.
Nixa doing great. There's a turnover there, but feeding inside. Passers relocating for 3. Considering how hot they've been tonight, it's really working out for them. Just keep it up.
Now driving baseline, Woosley looks inside. That should be traveling. Called on the Bulldogs.
Good defense.
To bring it up court will be May.
Greenwood in a 2-1-2, maybe even a 2-3 with that middle person real high on Lily currently. Or not Lily.
Grant, and it'll be Wood to finish at the rim. And it is good.
Pass got a little tip there. She controlled it.
Trustee guarded by Grant. Hands it off. Swung around. Woosley over Sexton. Pump fake Piercy driving to the hoop. Kicks in the corner. Back to Woosley. Woosley driving baseline. Back in the hands of Piercy. Piercy spinning through the lane. Delayed up the glass. Block taken and one. Did she not make that?
Yeah, he's getting ready to tell her it made it.
I think
Bucket's good.
the Nixa bench maybe wanting a charge there, but it was a good take nonetheless.
Cubic got there a little late.
That's what I thought, just a little bit late.
Really close, just. Here's Wood in the corner. Cubic back to Wood. Foul's going to be called on the Bulldogs.
She held her arm while she was trying to pass it and drawed the foul.
That foul on Greenwood, number 11, Jenna Hongala, is her second, first team foul.
Jenna Hongala charged with the foul. May,
That's her
the
second.
trigger man. Thrown back to Wood. Wood looks to split a couple defenders in transition. It'll be Woosley. Woosley lays it off the glass for two. And the lead back in the hands of the Bulldogs. Here's Teeter
Got to find the seams here in the zone.
to Wood.
Was looking to be that deep middle of the paint. No one's really there. If you can get
Three-point shot, no good.
or if you can get the defense to shift and maybe find opposite corner for a three. It's rather than shooting.
And the pass the timeline will be Trustee. Trustee gets it over near wing. Here's Piercy. Piercy starts her dribble. Three-point shot is away, and it is good. They'll count it for two.
A good step back to create space on Greenwood to get the easy look.
Sadie Conway has worked her way to the scores table for the Lady Eagles. Here's Teeter. Back to May.
Not enough movement on the zone here.
Now three-point shots fired away from Teeter. Rolls in and out. Fighting for the board will be Wood. Puts a body into Trustee. No good off the glass. Falling for it will be Teeter. Bulldogs basketball.
That three should have went in. My goodness. That one looked good.
The rim
Found a
gave
way
her-
to rattle out.
The rim gave her no grace there.
Nixa on the perimeter may want to implement some pass fakes, quick passes, maybe attacking in the middle, get the defense moving because they cannot get anything right now.
21, Izzy Smith's going to check in for Greenwood.
Here's Smith. Hands it off to Trustee. Now Woosley driving. Back out Piercy. Pump fake. Here right wing. Jab step and go. Back out. Three-point shot fired away from Sexton. Will find the bottom of the net and timeout Lady Eagles. As they've extended their lead to 6 points in a two-possession game with 4:35 left. We're going to be back after this short break, brought to you by Night Heating and Cooling. Here's Lily Mae to bring it up as the Eagles have themselves a 6-point deficit. Now Teeter back over Conway. Pump fake to Teeter. Teeter inside cubic over the hands and out of bounds.
Right idea from Teeter, just a little over her head.
They're really struggling to make those passes.
Yeah, that
tonight.
zone is really hurting them right now. Gotta find ways to penetrate that zone.
And Greenwood breaks the press with ease.
That's the one.
Blocking foul taken.
It's cubic.
Now, I thought that one was a.
You thought so?
I thought she was set there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I think. Yeah, she was
She
set.
was sitting there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much control of Piercy's body. Like, I don't know how much she had.
No.
She
Should've-
was
should've been going
moving.
the other way.
She was moving and had no plan on stopping anytime soon.
No.
Cubic second, she goes to the bench.
Yeah, I don't know about that call.
Pass in Trustee, fading away from the 12-foot mark is good.
Great fade. Lily Grant trying to contest it, maybe even get a hand on it, but she can't.
Here's May. Three-point shot from the wing. May no good off the back iron. Rebound, Woosley.
That zone also is pushing our three-point line out to the college line, and that's what's hurting us there. That's what. Not that you can't make it from there, but your chances go down for sure.
Yeah, it was a deep three.
Pass taken away from Grant. Now in the hands of the Eagles. It's May. Cross-court pass Conway. She picks up her dribble, and it's going to be taken away by Smith. May in pursuit. Smith will lay it off the glass for an easy two.
They had the right idea, swinging it cross-court, getting the ball, getting the zone shifting, moving over, opening up opportunities to score, but she just loses it.
Yeah, Conway lost her balance and then tried to throw it away, and no one was there, unfortunately, for the Eagles.
It's the biggest lead of the night for the Bulldogs, 27-17. We're going to take a quick break. Brought to you by Night Heating and Cooling. (27-17) is your score with 3:15 left here in the second. Conway now pulls it back out. Grant over May. May near wing. To Teeter. In front of the Greenwood bench will be Wood. Back to May. Now Conway. Three-point shot fired away, no good. Wood with the rebound, pulls it back out. Pass poked free there by Piercy. Remains Nixa basketball.
There's another deep three from Nixa behind that college
Now,
line.
want to see that zone is really pushing them outward. If you watch where they're playing their offense, it's all outside the men's line.
Yeah,
They got to step up a little bit.
put pressure on the zone.
Here's May. Back to Conway.
Maybe put someone in the middle as they're leaving it there.
Or right there, dribble drive in, find that seam. Yep.
Here's Teeter. Back over. May. Teeter coming on with a screen. Swung around the arc. Here will be Conway. Foul's going to be called on Smith with 2:14 left.
The seam's there up top. The two girls, whenever they have two people up top on the perimeter, top of the key, there's a seam that opens up. They just got to see it and attack it.
Pass into Conway over Wood. Over in May now. Wood to Conway. Now May. Back to Conway, cross-court pass, pump fake, driving to the hoop, floater, no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. Piercy's looking up court for Smith, and Smith will pull it back out. Now Woosley hesitates on the three as May closes out. Now in the hands of Piercy. She drives to the hoop, finishes at the rim. It will fall.
Another easy bucket for Greenwood. Nixa on the perimeter needs to get low, not let anyone pass, maybe cut them off with some help defense, anything to stop them from getting inside.
Here's Grant over Conway. Now Teeter throws it up. Standing in front of the Bulldogs bench, May, baseball style pass, and the quarter Teeter. Grant inside, fading away, no good. Rebound Piercy.
No, it was a miss, but that's what Nixa needs to keep doing. Keep feeding inside to Grant and get an open look.
The other thing that zone's doing there is, if you notice on that layup, who rebound? We had 4 guards on the outside of three-point line. Got to get some help there.
Conway's going to check out. In comes Addie Ruffin. Pass into Piercy. With 50 seconds left. Posted up on Teeter. Kick down to the corner. Here's Woosley for 3. No good. Trustee grabs the board, taken away by Ruffin, and it will be in the hands of Grant. May to push it up court. Here's Wood driving baseline. Foul called on the floor with 33.7 seconds.
Nixa needs to keep pushing it in transition. They got a shot at the basket on that possession, but just the foul called, but they need to keep that up.
May's the trigger man. Passing in, throwing it up, Wood.
Nixa maybe trying to get last shot. 28 seconds left.
Down by 12. Inside to Grant, thrown way too high. And it will be.
That's that north to south pass we talked about earlier. It's awfully tough for that post guy to get that.
Especially in that situation. Clock winding down in the half. Maybe want to bring some momentum into the half.
Now they're going to go with one last shot here.
Looking inside, poked free there. Now Teeter has it in transition. Dribbling up court, gets to Ruffin. Ruffin picks up his dribble. Now May. May, 4 seconds on the clock. Deep three-point shot. Drops it in. Going into half. A big shot coming from Lily May.
A great shot from May. Nearly from the ear of the Panther, the logo. Addie Ruffin saw her at the top. Clock winding down, and she hits it. Great shot.
Brings a little momentum to the Eagles there, as the end of that second quarter was a little slow for them, but maybe that'll bring some momentum, get their energy back up and ready to go here for the second half.
Instead of it being a double-digit lead, it's now down to a 9-point lead. 29-20 is your score going into half. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. 29-20 is your score to start the third quarter. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Brady Reitman alongside my partner, Brady Richard. It'll be Greenwood basketball. Top of the key, Woosley swinging around Smith to Trustees. Truss driving baseline. The floater way too far. Rebound by May. Pushing up court, throwing out of bounds. Would there be Bulldogs basketball? So big three-pointer to end the first half coming from May.
Yeah, really trying to bring the momentum into this half.
Coming out in a press are the Eagles, and Smith will break it now. Woosley, it's a 2-on-1, 10-footer, no good off the back iron. Rebound Conway.
It was a good decision by May. Keep the easy layup guarded, step up whenever she tries to shoot the mid-range.
Here's Conway over May.
One thing I'm seeing out of the half, Nixa, a lot more movement on their offense. The zone really shut them down at the end of the second quarter, but now a lot more movement, trying to shift the zone, get open shots.
And miscommunication between May and Conway. It's thrown out of bounds there.
Yeah, Conway open, but
be the Bulldogs inbound. It poked out of bounds by Conway, and it will be Bulldogs basketball.
good hustle from Conway.
The Eagles looking for their first pink and white championship since 2002.
And they're contending for it right now, only down 9 coming out the half. Like you said, the big three-pointer to end the half, and there's a turnover.
The Eagles basketball now, it was against Skyline in 2002 where they fell. And besides, I believe they really haven't seen the championship game that often besides 2020 where they played West Plains, and that was Hannah Judd and her squad beating them, and then they came and played Greenwood last year for the championship.
Maybe looking for a little revenge story.
And foul will be called there on Smith as May went up for the jump shot. I think she sold that one pretty well. I don't think there was that much contact, but
Yeah.
she made it look like there
Hands
was.
looked straight up, but maybe jumped into her. Like they
First
do
free
that,
throw will be good from May.
but maybe jumping into her to draw the foul.
Second free throw from May will also go. It's a 7-point game now. The Eagles are still in their press. Here's Smith, gets it up court. Piercy.
Broke it too easy.
Piercy in the corner. Woosley, the three, no good. Now rebound Wood. She's going to push it up court. It's going to be 2-on-1. Her, Conway, and Smith. Euro step through the lane. Can't finish. Rebound Conway. Back out. Three-point shot from Wood. No good. Fighting for the board. Conway off of her hands. Bulldogs basketball.
No points coming out of it, but it wasn't that bad of a possession from Nixa. Got a couple open shots, and they're getting some turnovers to happen, showing some life in this game. After
Smith
that
to bring it up court.
dull
looks-
second quarter.
Woosley hesitates, driving through the lane, tucks in and rolls it off the glass. Timeout, Greenwood Bulldogs. 31-22 it's been I guess would be like more of a low-scoring start to the
Yeah.
quarter. There's been a lot of turnovers, and welcome back, Mr. Burns.
I'm back. Let's talk to your brother.
What do you have to say?
Oh, he's doing a few stories for the Lady Eagles this week, so excited to see what they turn out and look like. So,
And if you haven't already, make sure to go to the Nixa Athletics website, and you can get all of your updates on Nixa basketball or any Nixa sport you want from Alex Stein and his crew. You can also follow Nixa Athletics on Twitter and get most live updates for almost every Eagle sporting event. Also, Nixa Athletics on Facebook and Instagram. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nixa Public Schools, and get to watch almost every Nixa athletic event there. 31-22 with 5:53. Coming out of the timeout, it will be Nixa basketball.
This timeout's brought to you by Night Heating and Air, one of our wonderful sponsors here.
Speaking of timeouts, Nixa used 3 in the first half, down to 2. That was just Greenwood's first, but Nixa, maybe we want to be conservative with these last ones.
Here's Wood back to May, now Conway. Conway working herself inside. Pass tip there by Piercy, and it'll be out of bounds, Nixa basketball.
It was a good thought by May, swinging to Wood. She was wide open, just good defense from Greenwood, tipping it away.
Lady Eagles just can't quite figure out this 2-3 zone. There you go. Split them, put it up, put
Jump
it in.
shot. There you go.
That's the key to it. Split the top.
The Eagles coming out of the press, and Wood jumping up to the pass to Trustee. Foul will be called.
And just a little bit too aggressive on the steal attempt.
Trustee to pass it in. Gets it into Sexton. Now to Piercy. Piercy driving to the hoop. Off the glass, no good. Rebound there by Wood. She pushes up court. To the corner, Conway.
Oh.
Hopping through the lane. Off the glass, no good was Conway. Rebound Sexton. Now Woosley to push it up. Finds Smith, deep three-point shot, no good. Trustee from the GLVC, also no good.
Tough breaks for Greenwood, missing some easy shots. But they are getting good looks, which should be an upside for them.
Wood
to look
splits a few defenders, can't finish. Here's Trustee, hands it off. Now Woosley. Top of the key, Sexton. Three-point shot fired away from Piercy. Rolls in and out.
I say we give it to Wood and just let her split it again.
Yeah. Greenwood been a bit cold this half.
Keep that ball movement going. Keep that ball movement.
Coming out the screen, three-point shot, near wing, away from Conway, and the rim gives no grace. Poked free by Conway, but finds the hands.
That thing was at least
Woosley.
3/4 the way down.
Yeah, rattled out.
That was really
I feel
bad
like it should
tra-
at least be 1 point.
Yeah,
As far as that one thing went down there.
that was a really bad traveling on Smith. You kind of ran with the ball into the corner.
Addie Ruffin comes in for Sadie Conway.
We saw Ruffin come in and make a quick impact for the Lady Eagles before half. Here's Teeter. Driving through the lane, can't keep control. Nixa basketball.
No, that was off Nixa.
Not Nixa basketball, yeah. Bulldogs basketball. She had a couple Eagles open. I think she was looking for her there. I mean, you had Wood, and then in the corner you had Ruffin, and now we're going to see Kennedy Nash check in
I think
for
that's
Brooke Teeter.
I think that's who she was looking for. Ruffin, wide open in the corner, down, ready to shoot it. Just got stolen.
And if you're the Bulldogs, the two people you really don't want in with the Eagles pressing is going to be Nash and Ruffin. Pump fake there by Smith. Floater, no good. Trustee puts it back one more time, gets a rebound. Another opportunity, can't finish. Rebound Grant.
Could not get anything to go.
Hands it off May. Here's Wood.
Nah, they're watching that split
Wood.
there this time.
Wood to Nash.
Oh, Layla, seal it right there.
Hands it off. Grant in the corner, May. May three-point shot, fired away and drills it.
May,
At the three-point line again, yeah, it's a huge difference.
May stays hot from 3. She's made 4 now.
Shot away from Trustee, no good. Rebound May. The Eagles down by 4, and May will move it fast and pull it back out. Wood looks for Ruffin, falling on the ground for it, fighting with Trustee. Controls it, but gets it to Wood. They'll fight for it. Foul's going to be called.
I love how Nixa is playing this half, playing with more intensity, really into the game now, making stronger passes, better shots.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. This timeout will be brought to you by Night Heating and Cooling, and we'll be back after this break. Eagles basketball. May to pass it in. She's going to get into Nash. Nash loses control of the ball, falling on the ground, taken away there by Smith.
It's not what you want after gathering the momentum back.
Now Smith has it, hands it off, and Nash throws an absolute haymaker at Smith. I mean, she
The
came
good news
swinging
is the
around.
parents can't argue now because he did exactly what they wanted him to. Got to call on both ends, and he did.
It's like John Jones.
Was like John Jones. Now driving to the hoop with ease is Piercy. Won't finish.
It's happening a lot this half for Greenwood. And open looks, can't finish.
Here's Nash. Bounce pass over Ruffin. Ruffin a cross-court pass to May.
Keep that ball moving. Keep that ball moving.
Now pulls it out. Nash, minute 55. Dribbling in, looks in the corner. May, three-point shot away, falls short. Fighting for it will be Ruffin. And draws a foul called there on Kayla Piercy.
I know May was open, but she would have waited a bit longer. Ruffin was cutting through the lane, would have had a wide open layup. Or a floater would have been.
May to pass it in. Jump ball into Grant, fading away, and it will roll in.
The good pass right to her outside hand where no one could get it. Easy bucket for Grant.
Sexton to bring it up, using Trustee as a screen. Nash guarding Smith, gets it over Piercy. Looking for Trustee, kicks in the corner. Woosley's three, way too far. Shot blocked there by Grant. Back in the hands of Woosley, driving to the hoop, fading away. No good rebound, Grant.
A good defensive stand from Nixa, getting 2 blocks on the possession.
Here's Nash, three-pointer away, drills it. The Eagles have a lead.
Momentum swing for Nixa. Good stand on the defensive end. Translates to the offensive 3.
Piercy in the corner. Now Trustee. Back out Smith. 50 seconds left.
Good defense from Ruffin.
Here's Trustee. Now Smith. Smith driving to the hoop, switch off Kubik. What a finish from Izzy Smith.
Get a layup to go that time.
Take your time here, get one shot.
Greenwood now has the lead, 1 point.
Ruffin poked away there, kept alive by May. Traveling called.
Maybe a bump.
Interesting.
Greenwood. Truck.
As May was hit pretty hard there. She was a little confused.
Yeah.
They called traveling.
Didn't know what to do.
Here's the deal. She's not trying to cross the line. So if she gets across the line like that, you know something had to happen.
Yeah.
Here's Trustee with 12 seconds left here in the third. 33-32. Trustee now driving, kicks in the corner. Woosley's three-point shot fired away, and it is good. A 4-point lead. 2 seconds left. May not in time. And going into the fourth, Greenwood continues to have the lead 36-32. We'll take a short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. And we'd like to take this moment to thank all of our sponsors, of course, Central Gas and Propane, Night Heating and Cooling, Also, Wise Guys Screen Print and Scooters Coffee. So thank you to you guys for supporting all of Nixa Athletics and also Austin Orthodontists.
Eight minutes here. It's championship basketball. We got 8 minutes to go.
The final 8 minutes of holiday basketball here in Southwest Missouri. The Eagles taking on the Bulldogs. Here's Nash.
That's what you want to do on the offense.
Driving inside pass.
It's off her, though.
Poked free. Stays with Nixa.
They had the look there. Ruffin in the middle.
What was that, Burns?
I thought it went off her knee.
I was getting screened by the ref. I really couldn't see.
I'm pretty sure it did.
They had it in the middle,
one
though.
saw it, though, so.
Ruffin kicked it out, and then Grant was wide open. Just didn't see it.
It just seems like the Eagles are always one pass away.
Yeah.
Throwing up to Ruffin. Ruffin picks up her dribble, looks inside Cubic, back out Ruffin. Her three-point shot fired away. It falls.
Ruffin proving why she needs to be on this court, playing well. There's a three to help her.
And Smith driving up the court is
a bad call.
I mean, I totally.
She's riding her. And
I mean,
she was out of control.
Nash was running up with
walking
her hands
away from her. Yeah, that's a bad
hands
call.
up in the air.
She was kind of pushing Nash. That's why she was going so fast.
Yeah. And Nash was trying to get out of the way, and she just kept riding her. Yeah, that's
which we haven't seen a player control foul yet. So it's kind of shocking.
They have the flop foul in high school. Like
they don't have the flop foul. And driving with ease will be Piercy. We were talking about that last night. Here's Ruffin.
Nixa got to keep moving.
Cross-court pass, May.
Keep my ball moving.
Back to Ruffin.
Keep it moving.
Now Ruffin's going to drive baseline. Pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound. Grant Hurt lays up the glass, and it is good.
Good putback.
And Trustee looking for anybody and gets it into Sexton. Taylor Wood's going to work her way to the scores table. Sexton picks up her dribble and finds Trustee.
Nixa fans and bench wanting to travel maybe. Hear them say walk.
Now Trustee's driving to the hoop, kicks it out. Here's Smith. 6:30 left. Smith working around the perimeter. Kicks in the corner, Woosley. Back to Trustee.
You guys think Greenwood's trying to chew the clock? They got the lead?
Maybe just a little bit and find the best possible shot. Here's Piercy cutting the hoop, can't finish. Rebound, Grant. Now pushing up court, May will find Nash. Her three-point shot fired away, nowhere close. Rebound, Ruffin. Kicks it out, finds May, top of the key. Back to Ruffin. Ooh. Looks inside, Grant, back out, May. Nash. Bounce pass in, May. Hands it back off, Ruffin.
Extra.
Back to May.
Extra. Now you got
Over
Layla.
Nash. Three-point shot away from Nash. Rolls in and out. Rebound, Sexton.
Fortunate to be open, but maybe want to make that a little quicker next time.
Fading away will be Trustee. Foul called on Grant. Send Trustee to the line to shoot two.
That foul on Nixa, number 4, Layla Grant is her first, team foul number 2. And a Trustee at the line for Greenwood, shooting 2.
That was a shot. Shooting foul.
5:31.
Is that what you were asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shooting foul.
See Taylor Wood and Brooke Teeter come in the game. So on the court for the Eagles will be Ruffin, May, Wood, Grant, and Teeter.
Those are good minutes from Nash. Playing team basketball.
Free throw is good. Greenwood leads by 3. Ruffin coming to help Wood. Gets over, pass tip, running into the table here. Will be Woosley. He poked out of bounds. Nixa basketball.
Good hustle. Saw it firsthand diving into me.
Both of you guys were nervous, that's for sure. You both darted away from the table instead of holding it still.
Here's Wood around the perimeter, looks inside,
tough pass,
taken
tough pass.
away. It'll be a jump ball, Bulldogs basketball.
Nixa down by 3, 5:11 left in this fourth quarter.
Really need to stop.
Want to bring that
Really just
momentum
need to
back
stop, yep.
that they had last quarter. Maybe we should go back to the press.
Greenwood crosses the timeline with 5 minutes left. Here's Piercy, kicks it out. Throws around the perimeter.
Nixa wanting to travel.
That's what you call a little happy feet there.
It's getting a little chippy here. The O'Reilly Family Center off the side of the hoop. Trustee grabs her own rebound and off the hands of May.
Maybe that one? Seems every time they catch the ball, they maybe take a little hop. Should be a travel.
Greenwood's used one of their 15 substitutes over there.
You're not kidding.
It's a full bench.
Driving to the hoop will be Trustee, can't finish. Shot blocked by Grant, foul's gonna be called.
I don't know, hands were straight up. Maybe I didn't see someone else coming in.
Oh, it was a call on Grant.
Well, Grant's arms were straight up. I don't know about that one, but
He said push, so it must have been with the body, but he didn't look too bad.
Kayla Piercy goes to the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. May to Ruffin.
a little bit of a press from Greenwood.
Yep, she swiped. She sure did.
It's a hand check.
She swiped at it.
Oh, she did.
Right just like that. I watched it. I about reached out and gave her a high five. Thought that's what she wanted.
Nixa with 3 fouls. Greenwood with 1. Nixa not want to get the 5. And they get the double bonus.
Here's May. 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. May to Wood. Wood to Ruffin.
Nixa maybe start speed up the offense, get quick buckets. Down by 5.
Throws inside Grant. Grant
Extra.
back out. May one more time. Ruffin. Now to Teeter. Wood
Everybody's got happy
taken
feet.
away by the Bulldogs.
Everybody's got happy feet in the league.
Yeah.
One of those, maybe May or Ruffin, may have just shot it. They had the opening. But
Just a little hesitant on the shot. Here's Trustee standing in the right front court. Hands it over Piercy. Now Smith. Bounce pass over. 3-point shot fired away. No good. Rebound Teeter. And you can kind of tell between this Arkansas team, most teams would sit there and try to hold it for a couple minutes, but they have that shot clock in Arkansas. And they took a pretty quick shot, in my opinion.
Yep. Just used to staying in that rhythm of, I got 30 seconds, 35 seconds. I don't remember what it is in Arkansas, but got it inside.
Grant going up, and what a finish through contact, Layla Grant.
great finish from Grant. Through the contact. Maybe, might have been a foul, maybe? I don't know.
No.
Smith pulls it out, and I was going to cut through the lane. Kicked it over. Sexton now to Trustee. Pull it out. Hands it over Smith. 2:18 left. Bulldogs lead by 3. Ruffin playing tight defense.
Yeah.
Gets
Well,
over
Nixa too.
Piercy, kicks it out. 3-point shot from Woosley. No good. Fighting for the boards. Trustee going to the ground. Dribbling. Kicks it out. Timeout. Bulldogs.
Maybe a travel.
No.
Maybe,
She came down and hit the ball.
Dribbled
hit the
the ball,
floor. That'd
yeah.
be a
Oh,
dribble.
she dribbled it? I didn't see that.
Well, she didn't. She came down and the ball hit the floor, so it's a dribble.
Oh,
She came down with the ball, hit the floor. That's a dribble.
I
It's
didn't
a
see that.
Very close game. A lot different results from last year. The Eagles look to break the losing streak in pink and white championships games and get their first championship since 2002. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Night Heating and Cooling.
it actually could.
2:05 left. The refs are talking something over here.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what it was.
Probably where to go eat after this. They've got a hospitality room. What am I thinking?
Here's Trustee, pulls it out, now driving baseline. Layup no good, rebound there by Grant in a big rebound. Now Wood up court, driving to the hoop, lays it up the glass, no
Rebound.
good, falls just short. The Eagles find Piercy in a trap. Now Woosley's gonna bring it up to the hands of Smith as she crosses the timeline.
Force that shot just a little bit. I mean, I know she's going to the bucket, but force it just a little bit there. Had time, get a good possession.
Smith guarded tightly and wanting a 5-second call.
It's good defense from Teeter.
And Ruffin now, she backs off. Guarding Piercy, hands it off to Smith, cutting to the hoop, now backs off.
Nixa really wanted the 5-second call up top near the half-court line.
Trustee breaks the count, driving to the hoop, taking a charge. Taylor Wood in a big charge coming from the sophomore with a minute 03 left.
Great awareness from Wood, sees the Greenwood player driving in, just steps over, hands straight up, takes the charge. Big play for Nixa. Minute left, down by 3 in this fourth quarter.
That was about as textbook of a charge you could ever see right there. Feet planted in concrete, just took it.
Timeout, Nixa Eagles, and yeah, she was there for a hot minute too.
Bam! Took it right in the chest. Yeah, that was a textbook charge.
And I mean, Trustee got up there too. Like,
yeah,
she jumped
and she made it.
Wood took a pretty hard hit into the ground. 53.3 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. The Eagles coach is talking about what they need to do here in the break. We'll be back shortly. .3 seconds left. Be Nixa basketball. Here's Taylor Wood, the sophomore guard. Gets it over May. The Eagles down by 3.
Don't have to be in a huge hurry. You got to still be looking to score, but you don't have to be in a super huge hurry.
Throws it inside. Grant out. 3-point shot away from Wood. No good. Going for a rebound. Keep it alive. Grant lays it off the glass, and it is good. Timeout, Nixa Eagles, and that is their last timeout of the game. A big play there.
31 seconds left. They were a little slow stopping. I don't know if anybody saw it.
Big play there from Taylor Wood to get her own rebound after missing the 3-point shot. We're going to see Brooke Teeter check back into the game.
That was a great play by Wood. Misses the 3, doesn't give up on the play though. Diving out of bounds, saves it, gets it to Grant, and Grant finishes it.
Eagles.
Looks like they're going to leave it at 29.8. They really should be about 31 seconds.
And we're going to see Teeter and Nash come in for more of a defensive presence. May comes out of the game.
Nash really hustles on defense, stays on their hip, gets low.
And, I mean, yeah, probably the two of the biggest hustlers on the court right now for the Eagles with Ruffin and Nash. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Conway working her way back in for these last 15 seconds, I mean, when they're on defense.
Well, what do you do here, boys? 30 seconds left. You want to try to get a 5-second count or a 10-second count. That's a pretty obvious one, right? And then what are you doing? Once they cross half, are you fouling or are you going to try to get a steal?
I was going to say, would fouling be the worst option? Because
you have one foul to give.
Well, if you can get a 5-second call or a 10-second call, obviously that's better because there's no free throws. Once they cross the line, I'd be fouling.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
You have one foul to give if you are Nixa, as they have 3.
Oh, then I'd be fouling on this inbound then. Being super aggressive, see if you could steal one. This girl's wide open. No. Okay, that's fine.
And they start running a football play, and a couple hitches away from Woosley, looking for anybody, gets it off.
Be aggressive here since you got a foul to give. You can be aggressive here.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs, in a great stand on the press there by the Eagles, forcing them to use a timeout.
Kind of came out in a football set. Everyone going deep. One came back.
So a little sidearm pass there, little Mahomie trying to get it off.
You got to be ultra aggressive here, ultra aggressive, because you can still foul and not hurt you. I mean, not that it hurts you, but still going to get inbounds. And I wouldn't be afraid to do it right off the bat. See if you can get a little hold action there, and kind of steal a freebie bucket.
And they didn't use their foul at all because Greenwood called the timeout, so they can still play as aggressive as they want to.
Not only does the 10-second count restart, they got about, 7 seconds off?
Yep.
The clock?
So, I mean,
it was a really close to a 10 seconds there from the Eagles, but now Greenwood only has 1 timeout left. The Eagles have 0. It's going to have to be a quick takeaway and bucket with 22 seconds left on the clock. The Eagles down by 1, looking to break a streak.
And that's why you're ultra aggressive here. Doesn't hurt to have Layla stand in front of the ball either. Especially here, you're stuck in position. You can't run the baseline.
Never mind. I was going to say if it's from the baseline, maybe put someone in the middle.
Yeah, it's not. It's right down the side. Yeah. You're right behind the bench. The bench should be talking and chirping right now. Looks like they're going to stay fairly quiet, and you got a foul.
Pass into Piercy. Taken away by Ruffin, but a foul's going to be called.
I don't know about that one.
I think it was a foul before he called it, and then he was late blowing his whistle and then made it look really bad.
No, they called the foul on Ruffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Ruffin seemed to have just came up behind and poked his 3.
Yep.
Took control of the basketball.
So now we're going into can't necessarily foul for no reason here. But
pass into Trustee with 17 seconds left. Gets it up. Woosley back to Trustee.
Oh, she's wide open.
Foul's going to be called on Trustee as she takes a hard hit to the table. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 12.3. We're also going to see Lily May come to the table.
Lily May, a 3-point shooter. Maybe bring that presence in.
Trustee, I'd like to say probably one of the best players on the court, if not the best player on the court currently. The 6-foot senior guard at the line. First free throw is good. We're going to see Grant come out of the game. For Lily May, going down inside will be Kennedy Nash. No rebounders there for Greenwood as they sit back with 12.3 seconds left.
And May going to the corner, maybe trying to draw something up for her.
Trustee, second free throw is good. Wood to bring it in with 12 seconds left. The Eagles have time. They're going to foul as they have quite a few to give.
Yeah, you're going to be ultra aggressive here, and you're going to just foul the quarter away, not let them get a 3 off. You're going to
hope they don't throw one up when you do start fouling.
And Nixa can't call a timeout to try to get something in.
Throwing in the backcourt, Wood.
You'd imagine
now they're going to start fouling with 7.3 seconds left. And I mean, great job by Coach Clay Reeves and playing smart here.
You almost have to play this now, as in if they're getting ready to foul you, you're chucking it just in case you can get a 3-shot foul here.
Here's May in the corner for 3. Shots fired away up the top of the hoop.
Get a stop. Not going to happen.
Throwing up, and that will do it. Greenwood, Arkansas are your back-to-back white division champions as they top off the Eagles 44-41.
Hey, you can't ask for much better in a play there. Getting a 3 off, you know they're going to foul you. You got the 3 off. Yeah, it's a tough one because she's already going away from the bucket, almost behind the bucket at that point. But hey, you can't fault Lily May for missing that one. You got a shot off, and you can't ask for anything.
It was a good look.
Anything more than that, yeah.
And it was a great game by the Eagles. I mean, at some points, I'm like, dang, Greenwood might run away with this, but they really kept it tight. The bench played a big factor for the Eagles. And, I mean, it was a great game, and we're going to throw it aside for the trophy presentation. We'll be back.
Greenwood girls basketball coach Mike Percival, tournament coordinator Dr. Jason Michael, and tournament director Josh Schnott will present the runner-up and championship trophies. First for the runners-up, a great tournament by the Nixa Eagles and their head coach Jay Talbot. And your 2023 White Division champions from Greenwood, Arkansas, the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs and their head coach, One more reminder that tonight's championship games are going to take a broadcast on Mediacom Pageants Channel 22 in Springfield. These games will air with the Youth Division Championship airing first. They will air tomorrow, the 31st, Monday, the 1st, and Tuesday, the 2nd. Start time each day at 7 p.m.
44-41 was your score. Greenwood, Arkansas coming out on top. The Lady Eagles falling to, I mean, end the holiday season. Not the way you would like it to end, but the way it goes. And
yeah, that's a tough one for the Lady Eagles. That 2-3 zone really got them struggling there. I'm struggling too. We're trying to get a picture taken while I'm talking here. But yeah, the Eagles really struggle with that 2-3 zone. Obviously, it's a tournament, so you don't get time to prep for these types of teams. You had a game last night at, 5 o'clock. You got a boys game after that, which I'm sure a few of them went to, so you don't have a whole lot of time to prep. You got to walk through probably this morning. And so I think if you didn't have it in this tournament setting and you had a day or two to prep for them, that Coach Talbert's team and Coach Talbert coaching staff would have been more ready to go for that 2-3 zone. And I don't know if that's what they've done the rest of the week or not, but yeah.
They responded great to it, though, in the third quarter.
Yeah, third and fourth quarter, they got it. After they got to talk a little bit about it at halftime, yeah. Kept it going and just fell a little bit short. But still, a great look by Lily Mae. I know she was upset about it, but a great look.
she played a great game.
Yeah, it's just going to be a tough shot. Anyway, there's whatever there was left, 7 seconds left there. Yeah. To even get a shot off is really impressive because they're looking to foul you. So, yeah.
All right, we're going to wrap this up live from O'Reilly Family Event Center from Jordan Burns and Brady Richard. I'm Brady Retone, signing off.